Varun Chakravarthy's magic and mystery doesn't prove enough for India as South Africa, thanks to Gerald, Coetzee and Tristan Stubbs, get over the line in a low-scoring chase and level this format series at 1-1. Here are the takeaways from the second T20I in Gqeberha. You'd think that in the year 2024, no one needs any further lessons on the vitality of batting depth in T20s, but isn't this game a great case study? Arshdeep Singh was India's number 8, and that meant Hardik Pandya, through the last 3-4 overs of India's innings, couldn't turn over the strike. He was left relying on boundaries, and India couldn't maximize their runs at the back end. For South Africa, they had Gerald Coetzee coming in at number 9, and as a result, even though they were 66 for 6 and then 86 for 7, their one set batter in Tristan Stubbs knew he was not out of company. He could turn the strike over, and as it turned out, Coetzee in fact played the game-changing hand with his cameo at the end. And that is the big difference. You look at India in the first game itself, India didn't lose wickets, and so it didn't matter that much that their batting ended at number 7. But when you lose 3 wickets up top and then you lose a few more in the middle overs, this is exactly the situation you open yourself up to, and you'd wonder if India will consider changing their combination for the last 2 games. Tristan Stubbs was the glue that kept South Africa together even as Varun Chakravarthy derailed them through the middle with his 5-for. Stubbs with a very patient hand. Now, he has been retained by Delhi Capitals at a high price. That has come largely for his death overs heroics. He struck at nearly 300 in the IPL death overs last season. But here he showed another facet to his game. Patient enough, taking stock of what was a lower target, batting himself through, and then once Coetzee gave him company, he ensured South Africa finished over the line. Coetzee, though, would be South Africa's MVP for this game, at least as far as Cricinfo smart stats are concerned, because he had 1 for 25 with the ball, kept things tidy, and then 19 of 9, which really just changed the course of the game. Those efforts from Stubbs and Coetzee meant Varun Chakravarthy's career best T20 figures finished in vain, but what a spell it was from Varun. Absolutely tore through the South African batting lineup. He seemed unplayable to most of those batters. 4 of his 5 wickets were clean bowled, going through the gate of so many of South Africa's middle order. And you saw South Africa play a card. They sent Jansen up. You thought perhaps to keep Klaasen and Miller away from Varun. Varun had dismissed both of them in the same over in the first game as well. But it didn't matter much to Varun, who first got Jansen, then got Klaasen and Miller. All told, a fantastic outing for Varun, who just goes from strength to strength on this formidable return to the Indian T20I setup. You look at that Indian bowling card and one question instantly pops up. Why did Axar Patel bowl only 1 over? India's spinners did all the damage for them. 6 for 40 in 9 overs between them. Varun's 5 for, Bishnoi 1 for 21, Axar Patel 1 over for just 2 runs. And to that you add the fact that India's pacers weren't proving to be as effective as South Africa's had earlier in the game, because Arshdeep went at 10s, Avesh bowled 3 wicketless overs, same for Hardik Pandya. So once South Africa was 7 down, no left-handers left, and with them struggling as much as they did against the spin, should Suryakumar Yadav perhaps have gone back to Axar Patel for at least 1, if not more overs?